Hey everyone. On January 28th, a document was uploaded to Scrib that I just found a few days ago that was put there by a journalist in Las Vegas by the name of Aubrey Cricken. The document was a copy of a statement released by University of Nevada, Las Vegas president Lynn Jessup, and it announced that the plans for a specialty event center on the 42-acre site that's next to Las Vegas Airport were in the middle of a change because there was a scheduled meeting with the Oakland Raiders to occur on the Friday of the week that that statement was released, and that the Raiders were working with Las Vegas Sands and had tried to schedule a meeting with UNLV officials regarding their site because they were considering multiple sites around Las Vegas for a new stadium. When I found this document, I talked to a number of City of Oakland officials and county officials who did not want to go on the record, called them East Bay entities, representatives. None of them were aware of this action. During that time, the same Oakland Raiders officials told them to stop, that they were going to stop new stadium discussions because the NFL was going to have its Houston meeting. Remember, the NFL met January 12th in Houston regarding which existing team would get the chance to move to Los Angeles between, of course, the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Rams. We know the outcome of that. Well, the Raiders, according to the city officials who I talked to, told those officials that no new stadium conversations would be held, no meetings would be scheduled until the NFL made its decision and until a new lease for the Raiders at the current Oakland Coliseum was signed, which was eventually done April 27th of this year. They, the East Bay entities officials, the City of Oakland, the County of Alameda, Coliseum Joint Powers Authority representatives, had no idea at all the Raiders had approached Las Vegas in this way in January. Even as the Raiders told the East Bay entities officials they weren't going to meet for the reasons I stated. Again, because the NFL was going to make its decision regarding LA, and because there was no new lease signed with respect to the Raiders at the Coliseum at the time. Now it has been. The NFL's relocation bylaws clearly state that the Raiders, in this case, have the opportunity and the right to talk to another community, in this case Las Vegas, about a new lease or relocation. But the documents also call for good faith negotiations with representatives in the home communities. It's clear to the officials I talked to that even though they wouldn't go so far as to make an official statement, the Raiders didn't act in good faith with them in being absolutely 1,000% clear regarding what they intended to do. The question is, was the NFL aware of how the Raiders were treating the city of Oakland during this time in the way that I described? Were they aware of these efforts? And also, who brings a complaint? Is it the host committee? How does the NFL find out about this? And does the NFL really take action if these bylaws are shown to have been violated in some way? It's clear East Bay entities officials observe that the Raiders have, in a sense, not given them the whole picture. The definition of good faith bargaining is negotiating without an absence of bad faith. What the Raiders should have done is said, look, right now, this is what we have found in Las Vegas. We believe there's an opportunity for us. We want to stay in Oakland, but this Vegas possibility seems for us too good to pass up. Let us take a look at it during these periods of time. We won't meet during this period. We'll resume here. But we want to tell you we're going to be operating on dual tracks because we want to have a good faith relationship with you. That's what the Raiders should have done. But it is quite clear the Raiders did not do that. Now, the other news is that after the lease was signed on April 27th, Claudia Capio and Raiders' new business manager, Larry McNeil, did meet. And the Raiders are now working on a cost analysis of a stadium in Oakland as I speak. The briefing regarding that meeting was held last week where the report was announced. However, I don't know when the report is going to be finished. More on that in the follow-up vlog to this one.